beauties, I hope you have a great day. My name is B and I would love to welcome you to my YouTube channel. In today's video we are going to be recreating this beautiful festive makeup look. Majority of the products that I will be using today are K-beauty products, but we also have some Japanese beauty. So if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing, and if you have any type of question, suggestion, or you just want to share something with me, definitely do so in the comment section down below. I hope you will really enjoy this video, and let's hop into the tutorial. Okay, so before we are gonna apply the foundation, I have already done my skincare. I tend not to wash my face on mornings during the winter period just because it's much colder and much drier weather. I have used this clear daily skin hydrating water. This is a hydrating toner. It has very watery consistency, and I just used this with a cotton pad, and afterwards I went with my sunscreen. This is a German drugstore brand called DM. They have their own house brand of sunscreens. This is the Sundance SPF 50 Sensitive Sun Fluid. It's really nice. It does have some white cast, but I don't really mind since we're gonna apply foundation on. So for today I chose to actually use my Shiseido foundation. I do have one other Korean foundation, however that one has only 3 different shades to pick from. So this one is the Synchro Skin Ready and Lift foundation from Shiseido. I do wear number 60 shell, and we will shake it a bit before we apply. This is my newest foundation, and to be honest, I first opened it and swatched it. I wasn't really sure. I was expecting to absolutely love it. However, I feel it took me some time till I understood how I like it the most, let's say. It looks very radiant and natural, but it's not too liquidy. It's probably like medium coverage. It's not really full coverage, but I was kind of expecting very liquidy foundation prior to actually getting it, and I went with full 2 pumps, and I just find that for what I like, what look I like, it just looked a bit too heavy on my skin, which is really weird. I was slightly bummed. It wasn't necessarily love at first sight or at first try, but I feel like I'm getting better hold of how to work with it. I have tried it several times since it is new, but I feel like the last 2 times I've kind of really found a way I like it. I feel like I was applying way too much hydrating skincare underneath, and that's why it was a bit overwhelming. To be honest, today it looks really pretty. It looks beautiful. So I'm happy with that. For the concealer, I tried to pick concealer that had at least several different shades. I picked the ETUDE Big Cover Concealer, number 21W1. This was supposed to be like a warmer shade. It's definitely not my favorite shade. The product as such is actually really nice. Again, I tried it in different ways, and I found that it does work the best with kind of radiant products underneath. Again, it also has quite a radiant look to it. I was a bit confused because, so it's called Big Cover. Looks probably like a medium coverage at best. Doesn't have that much pigment, and but I mean, you know, it's doable. It's not the worst ever. Again, if you use it with very dewy type of product underneath, it looks really, really pretty. And if you powder it, it does not really crease. Now, I actually have bronzer from Korean brand. I feel like it's so hard to find bronzer when it comes to Korean brands because it's just not look that vast majority of Koreans go for. You usually see this very pale translucent skin, but this is from brand Amimi again. This is their multi-stick shading stick in number 001 bronze. So it does look like this. It's really cute. You have the cup. Interesting enough, it is quite a warm color. So we are gonna kind of place it and draw it on, even if it's not perfect. Doesn't matter. And I kind of like draw it on my face. Like so. And now I'm gonna use my Smashbox foundation brush. I do not use this brush for foundation application, but for cream product, I absolutely love it because it just looks really pretty and natural. Okay. So far, so good. It's very emollient, first of all. It does have slight glow to it, but we'll powder afterwards, so it's gonna be good. But it's the type of product that you need to build up a little bit, which isn't necessarily bad. At least you do not end up, you know, looking like an Oompa Loompa. But yeah, it's very soft again. They have only one shade of the bronzer. So again, you can use it if you're anywhere near to my skin tone, which is quite light, I would say. But it is what it is. But it looks really pretty. It does look very natural. So, for the blush, I will be using this ETUDE Juicy Pang blusher in number BE01. It's very pretty, kind of brownish, terracotta color. I just apply it on my face. Don't worry, it has very interesting consistency. The texture is really weird. It has almost like liquid jelly. Very interesting. I haven't had anything like that. It is very light, so we will have to kind of build it up. Okay. Okay. I'm barely like tapping. It's really pretty though. Like, it looks very natural, and I love to use this color during the summer just because it's so easy to apply and it looks very much like a sunburned cheeks. It looks just very fresh and healthy and cute. The base is really fresh, really beautiful. And now we will powder. So this is one of the products that is actually from Western brand, just because I have dry skin and I don't really use a lot of powders. Usually what I do is just really pack the brush with the powder and slightly just go over the places that I want to set. So I usually just set around my eyes and on my eyes, if I put any type of concealer or anything, around my nose, on my chin, and on my forehead. Again, I love this brush because you can pack a lot of powder. You still have a bit of radiant finish, but it doesn't just mattify everything. It's just really pretty. Okay, so for the brow, one of the best brow product out there from Asian and Western brands is the Holika Holika Wonder Drawing Skin Eyebrow. I have the shade in number 02, I think it's called dark brown. It is very thin. It has nice spoolie. For the eyes, we are going to be using something that is one of the most beautiful palette I've seen for like very long time. I actually love everything about this palette, from packaging to actually what is inside of it. So the whole full name is All Take Mood Technique Palette from brand Peri Pera, and this one is in number 1 round brown. It has absolutely beautiful packaging. This is the palette that we are gonna be using today. Absolutely freaking beautiful. Inside the palette, you again have like protective plastic, and here you have the shades. So you have 12 shades in total. The 3 large ones, these 2 and this one down, they are all true matte. Then you have this one down here that is the darkest color, and that one is very interesting because it does have slight kind of sheen, which is great. And then we have 3 glitters. One of the most beautiful shade is this one. These 2 in the middle, the upper portion and the lower portion, are the most beautiful and creamy metallic shades I've had in a very long time. We are going to be taking firstly these 2 colors, kind of like our transition. So you see that straightforward, you do have enough pigmentation, but it is very soft and it's really easy to diffuse. Okay, I think we're kind of good. I will be taking both of these, the kind of orangey bricky one and this one, and we are gonna be laying it down in these, like here, kind of like a U. We are going to lay down this one. So pretty. Okay. I mean, this is the first application. It looks just absolutely beautiful. And let's do it on the other one. So I was thinking to maybe put a bit more of that shimmer. I think I will at first take the one that is kind of, say it's like really soft again. So that one is more champagne-y. The main glitter eyeshadow or metallic is warm gold. And we will take the kind of the base brown color that we put in the crease. I'm gonna use the pencil to kind of line the inner lash line. We are going to do our lashes. I do not have mascara or primer that are Korean. I actually will be using Evelyn Cosmetics Advanced Lumiere Eyelash Concentrated Serum 3-in-1. And then I will be using my Essence Lash Princess. This is the purple one. So I will curl my lashes. Okay. I did not have a color of lip liner that would be matching the lip look I wanted, so I'm taking one of my most favorite lip liner of all times. It's Giorgio Armani Nude Silk Lip Pencil in color 12. It's a really beautiful pink color. I did put lip balm prior to starting the video just so I don't have crusty lips. And we're gonna use two products. One is from Holika Holika. This is a air tint, and I want to place it kind of like in the middle of my lip. On the top, we are gonna use this numbing lip gloss in color not pink. They have two colors. They have this pinky one, and they have kind of like a reddish raspberry one. And we will put it kind of like all over. I mean, the gloss is just beautiful. But yeah, I feel like this is the look. I'm not going to use highlighter just because my skin is quite glowing. I'm really happy with the look. I think it just looks so beautiful. If there is anything that I would advise you to get, it's definitely the palette. I also love the lip gloss. Shiseido foundation is really nice, but at this point I'm not really sure if it's like a holy grail status. Yeah, let's just unpin the hair, kind of zhuzh it up a bit.